Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? It's now October and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Personally, I'm not into the pink ribbon culture or the commercial propaganda that goes along with it. First off, I don't even like the color pink. Don't hate me on that. Please note that I'm not a professional medical practitioner. Every thought or facts that I'm sharing on this video is based on my experience as a breast cancer survivor. I had a lot of misconceptions about breast cancer until I experienced it myself. So when that time happened, I did some research because I knew then that I had to arm myself with knowledge so I'd be able to know what I'm up against. I went around the office, asked a few co-workers, friends about their perceptions on breast cancer awareness or generally breast healthcare. So here's what they have to say.
So I got this idea from the breast cancer awareness that we had, I think, a year ago. So they said that at the age of 35, women should be proactive in checking their, breasts. No, not yet, but one technique or strategy that they advise us for those who are younger than 35 is to just regularly massage.
You mean self-breast examination?
Self-breast examination.
You know
That's
how to
correct.
do it?
I don't think if it's I don't know if it's a proper way, but from time to time I like when I'm in the bathroom and
Okay.
sometimes I just consciously try to be aware, just to listen to your body, and if you feel that there's something not normal, just be proactive in checking with your doctor or asking the right people as well, and finding that courage to really know facts about the condition.
15 years ago.
Wow.
Because one of the girls in my office had a scare.
So you do it regularly?
Yeah.
So you see a physician breast?
Every 6 months.
Okay, so you've done but you haven't done any mammogram.
I've done one just one.
I think you're too young.
No, I did my first mammogram 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah, and they want me to come back after 6 months. I probably won't because I think they do it just to do it when there's no history in my family. So I just don't want to do too many of them either because there's a lot of research against that.
And it hurts too.
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay.
But it's a necessary evil, I guess.
Are you doing it regularly?
To be honest,
Yes,
no.
be honest.
I'm being honest, no, but I was fortunate enough to have my OB-GYN to actually
okay.
tell
So you
me.
see-
I always see my doctor regularly, but I've told my doctor that I have, in our family, we have a history when it comes to having breast cancer. So therefore, she's the one who's actually reminding me to do all these tests.
Okay.
So if it was just for me and if it's just me,
You'd
I
forget.
wouldn't do it. But it is important.
Yes.
So, yes.
Be a
it is
good
very-
girl. It is also important to note the risk factors of getting breast cancer. One factor is age. Of course, as one ages, we are more prone to illnesses, and that includes breast cancer, especially amongst women. But that doesn't mean that when you're young, you wouldn't get breast cancer. And also another risk factor is family history. From the studies that I've read, around 5 to 10% of diagnosed cases are hereditary. Like for myself, I have checked with both from my mother's side and my father's side, and there were no known cases of breast cancer on each side of the family.
Definitely check myself.
When do you do it?
When showering or at night.
The other tests that you do?
Well, I go to the gynecologist once a year, and I do a blood test that does the full sort of tumor marker thing to make sure that all levels are right and things like that.
You're a good girl. You're
try
one
to
of the
be.
few, I think.
I have not done any breast cancer screening test because I was scared. My sister had informed me that doing the test, it's a little painful. So that fear got into me and I've not done it till date. I would in future I would do it. Maybe this year.
But do you do self-breast examination?
Yes, I check. I check for any lumps or anything that way. I check.
That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, I do, but not regularly.
Why not?
Because as my previous colleague said, it's like you examine yourself, right? So if you feel like you're having something like alien in your body, then that's the only time you do check yourself.
Oh, okay.
So do you want me to show you how? Should I do it?
Yeah, if you may, if you know how to, really. And it's the best time to do it?
During when you are lying down in bed with someone. And if you're taking a bath. For me, it should be more of exercises, eating, like having a healthy diet. Those two is the most important thing. In the same way, like at least an 8-hour sleep.
So here are a few facts that we need to know in general about breast health. So in your 20s, you start doing self-breast examination. I'm sure we know what it is. From the name itself, self-breast examination. So if you're more comfortable, you can see your physician, so you can ask them to teach you how to do it correctly. What I know is that you do it after your period or menstrual cycle, and for 50s above, you do it monthly. But since you're on menopausal stage already, you do it monthly, you do it on the same day or around the same time regularly. So aside from self-breast examination in your 20s, every 3 years, it is recommended that you go to your physician for a physical exam. And then once you hit your 40s, you do an annual check with your physician, and they might recommend breast screening tests like mammogram every 2 years. And once you hit your 50s, you still go to your physician for a physical exam every year, and then every 2 years you need to do your mammogram screening tests. Your mom has been diagnosed, right? She's a survivor.
She was diagnosed about 2-3 years ago. She's on medication. It's oral therapy.
Oh, okay. So she's on remission, right?
Yes.
That's good. So what kind of support do you give your mom?
Always call her. So it's love and communication support.
Because if you have a partner suffering from breast cancer, that is for sure will affect your ability to care for her, to console her at some point. And you need to be strong as a person as well as a partner, to be with her all the time through her sufferings, through her journey.
Erwin, do you think breast cancer can happen to men?
I think so.
Do you know anyone?
I don't know anyone, but I've read some articles about it. I think very few percentage is affected. However, we should still be.
So it could happen to men.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Okay. Ming,
Yes.
do you believe that breast cancer occurs in men too? Does it affect men too?
No.
Of course it does.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Harsh, do you think breast cancer can happen in men?
No.
No? Of course it does. 1%. out of those diagnosed are men.
Oh?
Okay, just one question.
Yes.
Do you know if breast cancer can happen to men? Or can it?
I am aware of that, yes.
Oh.
I learned about it last year.
Do you think breast cancer can happen to men? Or does it occur in men?
It can't because we don't have a breast, right?
Of course you do.
We have a breast, but
Okay, FYI, it can occur in men.
seriously?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks for the information.
Yeah, okay.
Now I know.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for that.
Do you think that breast cancer can affect men also?
I never heard of that. Breast cancer affecting
in men?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because it does. Like 1% of the total diagnosed breast cancer patients are men.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
real news. Thank you for educating me on that. I have to read up on that.
Okay,
Thank you.
Do you know if breast cancer can happen to men?
Yes.
So you're aware, yeah?
Yeah, we can.
Do you think breast cancer can happen to men?
Wow. Never thought about that. Yes, actually, yeah, it's very rare that it
Okay,
does.
yeah,
It's,
it
yeah,
does.
it does. Yeah. It's very rare that
It
it, does, but obviously it's more common.
On women?
It can happen to men, yes.
Oh, okay, good. Because some of our office mates here think that it can't.
No, it can. It can happen to anyone.
Yeah, okay. Really, breast cancer can happen to anyone. Don't take it the wrong way. I'm not trying to scare anyone here. I just want you to know that it could happen to anyone. But we are lucky these days that because of increased awareness of the disease, early detection, and regular screening tests, and to top it all, we have a lot of treatment options to choose from. The death rates of breast cancer patients have significantly declined through the years. So I'm gonna end my video here. I hope we learned a thing or two about breast health care in general. And I hope that this month won't go by without you guys thinking about your well-being, that is including your breast health. And I'm gonna see you in a few days because I am planning of releasing videos bi-weekly or maybe once a week, it depends. This month, since it's breast cancer awareness month, and I'm gonna see you soon. Bye. Thank you very much for watching. You all take care. Bye.
Bro, kailangan ba English?
That may dumadaan sila.
I think I know what you mean. And it's not safe to talk about it here.
Hello, hi.
How was your lunch?
It was awesome. You know, I love fish very much. Breast